Guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn about the standard request approval component in Salesforce, which is used to submit, track, and manage approval request directly from the Lightning record page. Okay, so you can see this is a component, and Salesforce has introduced a modern way to handle approvals using Flow. And with the new request approval component, this component, users can now manage approvals directly from the record page with the standard UI. You can see this is totally a standard UI. Okay, so in this video, let's see how to configure and use this component step by step. So you can see this component allows to submit approval request, track approval request, and even recall request directly from the Lightning record page without building any custom UI. There is no need to build custom UI. Okay. So in so in the demo, what we will cover like how to add this request approval component on the record page, how to connect it with the flow approval process, and how users can manage approvals directly from the record. Okay, so let's jump into a demo and start configuring it step by step. So this is my account record, and what I want, like I will add the request approval component on this account record, and let's see how we can add that and how we can send the request. So on the account record, click on the edit page. Okay, so here you search approval. Okay, so here you can see we have approval trace and we have a request approval component. So this component we will drag and I will put here on top. Okay, here you can see this is the title and flow approval process. So we need to give auto launch flow. So we have some standard flow already. If you have any auto launch flow, you can link that. Otherwise, I will show you how we can create auto launch flow and how we can link that here and how we can send the request from this component. Okay, so as of now, just select any flow, okay, which is auto launch, and give the name like send. Okay, and this is like approval trace, and this will show you the history. I send the request to whom it sent, like this. You can see now, assigned to this user. It will track your history. And there is another component which is work orchestration work guide. Add this component here as well. So this is like a work guide. So when you send the request for the approval, and if approver open this record, he can see the action to approve and reject. Okay, so let's save this, come back. Okay, so here you can see this is my approval history, and this is my component which I want. Okay, and this is my work guide. In this work guide, we will see the action once approval request will be sent, right? So we'll see like how this works, right? And how we can create a auto launch approval flow. If you see this, if you click on start, you can see there is no option to select the user to whom we need to send. You know, like what is the purpose of this component? This is like how we can send the approval request. This is like something out of the box component Salesforce provide to send the approval request. So do one thing, click on edit page again, click on this. So you can see we have a two checkbox, hide comment and require. So we have to select this. Do not check this. If you want to hide the comment box, then if you can select it. Otherwise, I need to write some comment during send the request. Okay, we can use it. So let's save this. Back. Okay, so here you can see if I click on start. So now you can see this field user, group or queue. So you can send the request to individual user. You can search the name like this. Okay, and or you can send the request to group. If you have any group of users you have defined in the group, you can send request to them, or you can send the request to queue as well. So now if I submit, it will give error. So before that, let's set up a auto launch flow and a link with this component. Okay, So how we can create a flow? Let's go to the flow in setup, search flow. Yeah, new flow, search approval. So we will create a auto launch flow. This one, auto launch flow approval process. So currently there is nothing. So I will add the element stage on account. Okay. Okay. So before that, I just want to tell you what I want. So if you come to my account record, so currently you can see I'm using this field status. Okay. So if I send the request to any approver, what should happen when I submit? This account record status should change to submitted for approval. Okay. You can see this one. Okay. And when request received to the approver and approver approve the request or reject the request, based on that it should update the status approved or rejected. Okay, so this is my requirement. So let's go back. In this stage I will define the approval request sent, and before that what I want to do, I will update the account status as well. Okay, so click on the add step. There are two steps you can see, approval step and background step. Click on the background step, which will update our account status field. Okay, so let's give name update account status. Okay, keep it default condition, keep it default. In this action you will call the auto launch flow. Auto launch flow I have created this flow in the previous video, so I will pin that video in this description. You can see that is just simple flow. It will just pass the record id account. Okay, and based on that it will update the status, right? It will fetch the record and I will show you the flow. Okay, so I have this flow already, account update status. I'll show you this. This is one. Okay, so you can create this flow. This is simple flow. I have created two variables, record id and status. So this is like a input variable. We will get the value from this flow. Okay, so you can see record id and status. Based on that record id, I am fetching the account record and updating the status. Okay, this is simple flow. So come back to the flow and I will pass the record id. So if you see, when I create this flow, Salesforce provides these four variable by default: record id, submitter, submission comments, and first approver. When you call this flow from the request approval component, from this one, right, it will automatically get the record id in the flow. Okay, and so what I will do, I will pass the record id, this record id in this param, and status. So what we want to do, when we send the request, it should change the account status to submit for approval. So I will copy this value and pass it here. Okay, now before to add another step, better to save it. Let's give the name, save it. Okay, now add the other step, which is approval step. So this will help to send the approval request. Okay, so let's give the name request. Okay, okay, so now in the condition, what I will do, I will select this. When another step is marked complete, the step start. So this step will start when this step will be completed. Okay, so it will ask the step name. So what I will do, I will give the step name. So this is, you can see, it will automatically show you update account status. This is the name, select this. Okay, so once this step will be completed, then this will be called. Cool. Okay, so now this action is the evaluate flow. So what is this evaluate flow? So Salesforce provides automatically some evaluate flow, which is evaluate flow means like it will give you the action to approve and reject. Okay, and you can also do the customization as well. This is something we can say the screen flow. So you can also create this flow from your side. If how to create, I will show you. Go to the new flow and click on new flow. Okay, and here if you search approver, see approval workflow, evaluate approval request. This one you will select. Okay, and you can create this flow. So by default, Salesforce give the screen approve and reject. Okay, and benefit of this flow, if you see, you can add your text as well. Okay, so I have created this flow already. So if you see, this is my flow, and if you open this flow from here, you can see I have same record ID I will create it here. Okay, so you can see if I edit this flow, it is asking the record ID as a param. Okay, as an input value param. So it will get the record ID account record, and this account record value you can update, you can show it here. So like if approver wants to see what he is going to approve, okay, so he can see that, right? So this is the like benefit of this evaluate flow. Okay, so we will use the this one, and record ID I pass the same record ID which we have it here. Okay, user. So in approver type, you can see we have a user group queue resource. Okay, so we have to pass the dynamic username in our requirement, like whatever the user we will select. So what are the user or value we will select from here, that needs to be passed, okay, over there. So I will select the user here. Let's go to the flow. In this flow, Salesforce already provide the first approver. Okay, so what we will do, we will pass the first approver here. No, so let's select the resource first and pass the first approver. Okay, and you can customize your email template as well, but we will use a standard one as of now. And record ID, the same record ID, this one. Okay, and all done. Okay, now save this flow. So now like approval step is done. Like, so what it will do, when you click on the button, it will send the approval request and it will update the account status field as well. But now what I want, when approver reject or approve, I want to update the account status field to approve or rejected. Okay, so what we'll do, click on this add element again and add the decision element. Okay, so now we will see what response we receive from the approver. Okay, decision, let's give the name reject. Okay, so we will add the conditions approve or reject. So first add the condition is approved. So here what you will do, we have this stage. Okay, so what is the stage name? Request component on account. So we have a stage request component on account. From this we have a approval stage, is this one, approval step account approval request, right? Click on this and we will get the output from that request, and output is coming from this approval decision, what decision approver made. Okay, so this one, if you have a confusion, you can see this decision is available in this flow, evaluate flow. See, evaluate flow is that you can see approval decision, and this decision, these value are set up here. You can see this variable, see, approval decisions. Okay, this is the output value, and these values are defined, choices value are defined here. You can see approve, edit, and reject. This value will return when you select the approve or reject. Okay, so same value you have to check it from there, approve or reject, not approved, only approve. Okay, so check approve, it will be ROV. If it is approved, then we will take action, and in default better to create a new outcome, check is rejected. Okay, and the resource, same stage name, approve interactive step, this approval step, output decision. Okay, value reject. Okay, which value? Okay, this value, reject choice. Okay, reject. Now save it. So we got our decisions. Now we will update the account status. So how we will update? So we will use a background step. Click on the stage. In this, add the background step. Okay, label. Okay, and condition, keep it or default. Action. So what we will do, we will use the same auto launch flow. So once you create auto launch flow for the previous background step, you can use the same auto launch flow in all the steps. Okay, you just need to pass the record ID and status. So pass the record ID and status is approved. It will PROVED, approved. Okay, epic list value and keep it as it is. Now cross it. Now click create for the reject stage. Rejected. Okay, add the step. Add the background step. Action. Same auto launch flow. Record ID and status or reject. These ones. This value approved and rejected. Okay. Save it. Okay, so now we are done with the approval auto launch flow. Now we will activate it. Okay, so now let's go back to the account record page. Let's click on setting and go to the edit page, and we will link this account request approval component to my auto launch flow. Okay, so let's remove this, and we created which one? What's the name? Request component flow account. We have a request component flow account. Okay, this one. Keep all things same. Save it. Let's go back. Okay, so currently you can see this account status is in progress. Okay, so now we will do, click on this start. Now I want to send the request to user. I have the robot logon user. Okay, I want to send this user. Okay, I have already this user logged in my other window. You can see. So we will send the request from here and we'll see this user is getting or not. So I have selected this user robot logon. The name, please approve. Okay. When I click on submit, cool. So it sent the request. So you can see you can track the request here as well. Okay, if you want to recall, you can recall as well. Okay, currently it is in progress, and also you can see it updated here. So let's refresh the page once. See this work item created for the robot logon. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to, and also this user should also receive the email. I will show you the email. So you can see users should receive this type of email to approve the request. Okay, when they click on this record link, they will redirect to the record page. Okay, so let's go back to this browser. Let me refresh the account. So if you see this work guide, this user received the action item for this record. Okay, so only this user will see the action to approve and reject. Okay, so let's approve. And before this, when we send the request, this account is just changed to submit for approval or not. Yeah, so when this was in progress earlier, when we send the request, this field changed to submit for approval. Okay, now I will approve. Put any comment. Looking good, and finish it. So this record is approved. Now if you want to see, you can refresh the page, or you can see this status changed to approved. Here if you refresh this record, you will see here as well in the history, this record is approved by comment is looking good, and you can see status is approved. Okay, so you can see this is how this component works, and this is very good component if you want to use Salesforce out of the box feature to send the approval request. Okay, so that's all, and I hope this video helped you understand how the request approval component works in Salesforce. So, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your friend. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.